All systems go, Captain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Look, crazy 8th degree, nerdcore rap guy. Got into a duel fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context of my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sith is, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Knight. Sweet tooth job, hide-headed, rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, about to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backwards. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted drills you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. A merry band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Whoo! We are back. 5 weeks. It doesn't feel like it, but we're back. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Blerd's Eye View on your man on the wall, Chris Fury. Ship's already in the air. Let's get this going. Our favorite woman in arms, second in command. Yeah, she's got my back, but she's a bit under the weather. Lady Mandalore, what's going on?
No, I'm kidding. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
So, how's it going? Even though we still see each other after and in between the show and whatnot.
Everybody that's on this ship is cool, but if I see 2024 outside, I'm gonna beat that hook.
Yeah, we got to talk 2024. We've got a lot
I'm not
to
talking. No. She done snatched my wig. She took a track out my hair. She done spit in my face. She done a whole, but no, she getting shiv right in the kidneys.
It's a problem. It is a whole ass problem.
Hi everybody. Glad you're here.
You know what? Because normally when we have to put hands on people, we have to give them their last rites. So let's get the preacher in the pulpit in the building. Navy Montel's in the building. What's up?
Yo, I want to make sure that I was rolling up in here proper because I survived Dragon Con. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, did.
Let's go. It's called the convention swag, my dear.
Yeah, there's their their ribbons and their badges and everything. Yeah,
Is that for
it's
every
it's a
year?
thing. It's
That's
a
not
thing.
like just this year.
Actually, that is just for this year. I've got the past 3 years. Wait for it. 1, 2, and 3.
That's ridiculous. I see this with respect. That is insane.
You
That is utterly insane.
think mine is bad? Wait till you see Whoopties. She was just as insane as I was. What is going on, fam? I have missed the holy shit out of you. And as far as I'm concerned, 2024 can get kicked square in the nuts and walk on gravel barefoot.
Anything up till mid. Well, I'll take the end of August because that was my anniversary. So I'll take the end of August. But anything after that,
really, who's gonna play favorites on this? And of course, we're gonna play. We all have our blackout days, I suppose. We got our blackout days.
You know, black folks. Black people.
Oh my gosh! No comment. No comment.
Our Greer the whores in the building, Lainey.
Hey,
Sister.
She says, wait a second.
Oh my
She's got
gosh!
to do her
They
thing.
go
Do
with
her
the
thing.
Do y'all hear something? Do
Yes.
y'all hear something?
You're good. No. Oh, it's fixed.
Yeah.
So it's so
the
funny.
little victories.
Listen, it's so funny because I was on the phone with Kara one day and she was like, yo, you got, and I tell you, I don't hear it. I called them like 3 or 4 times. They just came, I think, what was it, Sunday? And I called Kara. I was like, just hold on. She's like, wait a minute. It's like, I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. The demon has been defeated.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We don't fit the stereotypes out there, people. Come on.
Exactly. I was trying not to be the stereotype. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Miss everyone who's backstage coming on. Miss everyone who's on stage here. Like, how y'all doing?
Oh my god. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I think Lady M's gonna love this one. Our very own Usopp, or as she likes to affectionately call him, the Chaos Demon. We'll be watching the Cinematic Assassin.
I approve of this.
Hey, listen, since we talking about 2024 being terrible, I just want to say I bought a couple blind boxes from my not local, but my close mega comic book shop. Each one contained 25 comics, 2 variant comics, and 1 Funko Pop. Started off strong. We pulled Rock Lee. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling it. Second box, my child helped me pick these out. She's fired. Wonder Woman 84. I was like, ooh. Listen, the suit looks cool, the pop looks cool. Like we in business.
You can't blame her. Come on, man.
Box 3.
Oh no.
With a broken window. Guy Fieri.
What? It's so random.
They make those? Why would you do that?
Yes, unfortunately they do.
Into my life, so y'all can get the full situation. Guy Fieri, just heaven help me.
Yeah, call the police. Call the police.
It says welcome to Flavor Town. That sounds inappropriate.
So that is FBI level. What the hell?
Does it come with a coupon does it come with a coupon to his restaurant? Oh wait. Oh, it should. Oh, that's
you might as well open it, babe. It's not gonna be worth that much.
Yeah.
The coupon's only valid if the restaurant is still open.
I'm gonna open it and let the dog knock it over. She seems to have doing that. Goku. Here you
She
go.
may not touch it.
Goku, Guy Fieri, they got the same hair color. It's basically the same.
Stop.
I have my eyes on something that I spotted literally last minute, and I said, you know what? I'm going to the store tomorrow, and I gotta snatch it up. It's a Lego. It's a Lego Dark Falcon.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And it comes with a Darth Ray. It's the Millennium Falcon, but it's black.
Oh wait.
Yeah, and it has a Beach Luke, a Jedi Vader, a Darth Ray, a Darth Rev,
Wait, you give too much detail. You give too much detail. Hold on.
No, what you're going to do is pick up a couple, and I'm just
hold
gonna
on.
cash app you and
What
just
you gonna do is that
That's what
let
you
us know
gonna
how much
do.
this damn thing costs. This
My
does
guy.
not sound cheap.
180. I said, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go with a smile.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I just got sick.
I mean, I could walk to work even if it's 20 miles.
I can do it on Friday.
Damn, madam.
No.
I don't think
No.
everybody needs my money
Look,
at the same
I
time.
could, I could lose some money.
There was another brother. I was just looking at all this. I'm like, oh, this is a new set. Oh, they got a shield helicarrier. Oh, wait a minute. And there's a brother in
Don't
there.
man
He's
me,
at the
Will.
very end.
Don't man me.
He was at the other end of the aisle, and he says, "It's gonna be a great bill, brother." And I'm like, I know. My wife is looking at us like, what is going on? I'm like,
I pray that it is there because Wednesday is new comic book day. So it's going to be a lot of heads just in there. So I pray it's still there like you hope tomorrow.
Look, there's a beeline. No sooner I get off work.
Ayo, no, but for serious, like text that in the private chat what your cash app is, my guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I might
got you.
rethink the way I go grocery shopping this week.
Let's see. We're talking water sandwiches.
Water sandwich.
I mean,
if you soak it in gravy,
I will take the wrap.
So, hey, maybe remember the movie Hook? If you just imagine it, you believe, Peter. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm so sorry.
Why is the dog floating? Because I believed in it. Shut up.
Our very own Spartan, the shipwright of the ship, Black Spartan, still on baby duty with a fresh Zuri in the building.
Oh, sorry.
He's got the new.
Oh, I was buying the Dark Falcon.
Yeah, look. He's
you're buying it currently?
Yeah.
First of all,
as soon as he mentioned it, I went on a Lego site. I'm like, oh, there it is.
Oh,
say hi, Zuri.
Here's the new officer here's the new addition to the officer's mess right here. Look at this. Oh,
hello, Madam Zuri.
Wait a minute. Do I have a Lego store near me? Hold on. Wait.
Lieutenant Commander Zuri, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And it's in stock. Get out of my way, small children. I will run you right the fuck over.
For this
I mean, listen, it's on Amazon too. Stop playing.
That's cool. I'm gonna go pick mine up at the store.
So me and Zuri, daddy and daughter will be taking a trip tomorrow, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Look, we just started, Fury.
It must be nice to have money. That's all I gotta say.
It's kind of my thing to kind of get things started.
Yeah, I was gonna say
credit cards.
We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not worthy of credit cards. So yeah,
I apologize.
I was literally doing like this.
Yeah, I could do it. Yeah.
Look at that fresh baby. Somebody put a jacket on that baby.
Where's her hat?
Not a jacket.
Why that baby ain't got no hat on?
Our boots to the ground, to Far Eye's in the building, to Far Eye. What's
Look at that
happening?
baby chest.
R.I.P.
Somebody covered Tafari chest too.
I'm about to say that baby chest Tafari popped up. That was the funniest shit in the world.
When
He said
2024
baby chest
wants,
Tafari popped up.
when 2024 wants to send some fall weather, that'll be great. Because right now Texas still thinks it's like summer. I'm still.
I heard California's up there too.
109.
California's not a real place. That's why Shoyo moved.
Oop.
Damn.
Speaking of which,
Damn.
As far as
Yo, come on.
DragonCon, I didn't know about the bands till day 3, but the proudest one I have is lift every chair and swing. So
That's dope.
I missed
thank
that.
you,
No, I
thank you,
missed
Davey,
that
for
one.
putting me on.
that is
Did you
one
say?
to be proud
Did
of.
you say
Definitely
California
be proud
wasn't
of.
a real place?
That is correct.
Yep.
Why would you say that?
Because there's cracks.
Couldn't have been that great.
Throw them both.
It's amazing. I don't want to live there right now.
You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pop, nigga?
Hey, I ain't from the Bay, but
Oh, but you know what? Speaking of which, why don't we just go get right into it since he brought it up? It's a shame when dear souls realize there aren't just souls anymore. Kendrick made an announcement. K. Dot, the man himself, announced that he will be performing at the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Drake might as well just retire at this point. If
Hallelujah.
He might retire.
Won't he do it?
Drake's on to switch genres.
He done that already.
Did that.
He did that twice.
Again, or tries to.
He did it.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself.
Since the initial burial, he's released 14 tracks that no one even knows about.
Are you serious?
Nobody wants to listen to them.
I'm not even being funny when I say I can't name you what one of them is.
14.
Nope.
Oh, what is it? What one? That bullshit.
One Jamaican one is the only one that I knew about, and I'm like, we're switching genres.
That was a joke.
Like, what the hell? Like,
that was a big ass joke. That's what that was.
Yeah. Okay. And still throwing shade because he's like, ain't no round twos.
Sure ain't. Sure ain't.
You got knocked out.
I understand people want some Louisiana legends, but y'all learned nothing from Hurricane Chris like 2 weeks ago. Like, can y'all? I know we want certain people on stage. How you know they ain't already got a phone call? Could you shut the hell up before you ruin everybody's bag?
Let's talk about that real quick because
I'm not saying no names because
do they though?
We're not gonna, but we're gonna say certain people that's of the Barbie camp.
I wouldn't even say that. Y'all are a violent bunch. Y'all tried to jump zero. But
certain people of the Bird camp, you know, they stated some things. But the person you haven't heard from is Lil Wayne himself.
He just standing there. Like, why are y'all doing this? Why would you pull me out and say all this stuff in front of me?
Hey man, in the Cash Money group chat right now. Like, can y'all shut the hell up before y'all get
And then my friend brought up a point. He did an interview. It was either last year or the last time that they were in New Orleans, and he said he would be willing to do a Super Bowl if they asked him, but if they don't ask him, he's just going to enjoy the Super Bowl like he always has.
Exactly.
Because he goes.
Exactly.
So why are y'all making a big issue out of this? Leave Lil Wayne alone.
It's the Wayne the Drake fans. They got to have something to complain about.
Not only that, look how many times the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans. Y'all weren't making this kind of fuss before.
Right.
And then I saw a stupid comment. Somebody said, so what y'all gonna say when it's in LA and the Bay in 2028 or whenever it's supposed to be? And then they invite Drake. I said, now be for real.
The comment I seen was how they gonna act when they find out the Saints ain't gonna be invited to the Super Bowl either.
I saw that too.
No, last year with Usher, who was it that almost made it? It was Detroit and the Ravens who lost at the last game.
The Mayhem Bowl.
Yeah. Somebody said
Mm-hmm.
with those two teams and Usher and black quarterbacks, we almost had the nigga bowl, and the script writers were denied us in the Illuminati.
Oh my God!
It was against my household.
The nigga bowl is crazy.
My wife.
You have a Southern classic of the Super Bowl.
Hey man, classic weekend. You be forgetting there's a football game going down if you live in Florida.
You really do. You really do forget that it's a bowl.
As much as Kendrick put into the pop out and all the references, y'all think he ain't finna bring some people out so y'all could somebody take Boosie's phone.
It's very rare. It's very rare that an artist performs at the Super Bowl by themselves. It's very rare. Unless your last name is Jackson, first name Michael, and first name Prince. Other than that,
Usher gave y'all the whole catalog.
Right.
And they even someone brought it, and I was like, you know what, that's true. They said the last time he did when he did the Super Bowl and he did that dedication to Dre, he got an Emmy for that performance. Why would they not invite him?
And like it was stated earlier, if he does, cool. If he doesn't, he's going to enjoy it like he does every year. He's not pressed.
It could be like what Tafari said. This man could have been a secret plant, but he's like, if y'all don't shut the fuck up.
Everybody say OB ho at the end of the halftime show.
It was like, I mean, and K-Dot and Wayne have done a track together. So I mean, the invite could already be there. Stop putting this on Jay.
Lisa Boosie come out and do No Limit. I just need everybody to take people's phones because y'all gonna ruin it for everyone. Y'all gonna get everyone Everyone's
And
inviting
for
to.
those for those who feel like it's Jay-Z's fault, do you realize it's a board?
Doesn't make
There's a member board that makes this decision.
What y'all don't understand is
They
that
also said it's the city.
Yeah,
They also said it's the
So-
city of New Orleans that makes the
that makes their
decision.
decisions. Yeah, so it's like y'all really just like sometimes you don't need to stand up to fight those type of battles. Sometimes you need to just like.
Just want y'all to remember, like 6 months ago, y'all was telling Kendrick he was on the clock, and now y'all sick of him. You're getting everything you asked for. So
Listen,
y'all had Snoop, AI, Tupac.
Because what did he say? He said, "Ain't no round two."
Ain't no.
What did he say?
Exactly.
but
Stop playing with me.
if Kendrick actually brings Wayne out, it's only one way forward for Drake. He needs an A24 script. That's the only way forward. That's the only rejuvenation.
Look, if K-Dot brings Wayne out, you know what that'll be.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
I got one
If
other.
he brings him out, it has to be during They Not Like Us. I need Lil Wayne to be dancing on that beat specifically.
I would literally cry.
That's open war now.
The one other way Drake moves forward,
That's too much.
he's got to lean into nostalgia
That's
baiting
perfect.
like everyone
It's
else.
just enough.
Degrassi reunion.
That's open
I
war.
need. I need.
Nobody want to see Degrassi again. Fuck that show.
You think
Are we
that?
are we gonna reenact when Jimmy got shot?
Oh my god!
I've never watched that
He
show.
can't
Even
do
I know
that
about that.
because someone's going to put Kendrick's face over it by the time it hits the internet. That's the chance.
Oh man.
I've never seen people in the past 3 days fight so hard online. I swear.
Right, people have
They
so
are
all
People are just
Right.
stupid.
I was hoping
They're
for
just-
Ludacris to come out during Usher. I didn't expect him to come out on skates, but look how that worked out for everybody. Like, y'all really think it's just gonna be K-Dot in frame, like just the TDE people? Like,
And while we're talking about the Super Bowl, shout out to Shannon Sharp and the Marlon Wayans interview, which is actually an amazing interview.
yeah, that's one of the first I've sat through start to finish in a while. Usually I watch it in pieces. It just
This is probably the first one I've seen more than once. Just because there was just a lot of detailed energy, a lot of detailed stuff that went up. Like I was there when the Living Color thing went down. I was there, so I remember that, you know. And like he said, that following year they pulled Michael Jackson. Super Bowl pulled up Michael Jackson. They was like, "Don't Negroes ain't gonna get us twice."
I was curious, so I was like, they didn't start the halftime show; they just started making it good. Because if you go look at anything from 1992 and before, Jesus Christ, y'all had like no disrespect, y'all were doing like weird ass Disney salutes to the troops, and then you had old Bush Senior on screen with talking about Desert Storm and all kinds.
And now our Super Bowl halftime special with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard Chip and Dale do a rendition of "Can't Touch This." There was a whole Disney Winter Wonderland halftime special. It's bad.
Nobody got time for none of that shit.
Go look at any Super Bowl halftime before '93 and like take a shot every time something ridiculous happens.
It was
bad.
when
there was a halftime show. They have a barbershop quartet.
And at that time, at said time when that happened, and at said time prior to Living Color doing their thing, the only thing everybody was pressed about was commercials. Now, ever since in Living Color pulled that stunt, and it was beautifully mastered. Thank you very much to the Wayans family. It's always been who's performing. They didn't even care who was playing the bowl. Who's performing at the halftime show? It stopped being about it, and commercials lasted for a while. Now it's the trailers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
When commercials could make or break products.
They got trailers during the halftime show now.
Yeah.
One of their highest.
Wolverine said, "Here's a little bit. Go watch the rest online." We ain't that damn much money.
I haven't watched a Super Bowl since.
Yo, too busy stacking money.
and then on top of that, and recently it ain't even been about the trailers, because see now the trailers come out online before they're even shown on television.
Ding ding.
Ask Ryan Reynolds.
Yep, and they still release them to one of the largest viewing audiences for a sporting event. So yeah, they just double dip it.
Ryan Reynolds literally dropped the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine almost 10 minutes before the Super Bowl even showed it. Because I told everybody here on this panel, I said, watch his IG page and watch his Twitter page, and I was right. He dropped that entire thing.
Let's be honest. He just gave Madonna a hell of a Christmas bonus, because that remix and that song, if you go look about downloads and plays, that's literally like I want to say last check number 2, number 3.
Okay, are we gonna forget about NSYNC's royalties increased as well?
Kids, you see my daughter like dance to it. She thought she invented it. I'm like, this should have been around 20 years.
My sisters who are NSYNC disciples, they did the whole. We all went to go see Deadpool Wolverine together. They were doing the whole doggone dance just because they were NSYNC fans, along with other NSYNC fans in the freaking movie theater row. Doing the whole routine.
I love that. Absolute masterful work. Ryan Reynolds, I salute you. I salute you, good sir. That was masterful work that you pulled off. I don't know if anybody. And I don't know if anybody else is going to be able to do that. At least not this year. At least not this year.
I mean, they got a couple movies in the pocket, but even then, Ryan gave y'all a trailer for a trailer. He said, "Movies coming out. Go watch the rest on YouTube." I ain't putting all that up here.
Well, it's a far right. It's like we said about Mufasa. Mufasa might want to give us some time to breathe.
Ooh,
I don't know if that same movie soundtrack is there like it was first, because Elton John retired.
So even if I don't go see it, I'm still gonna go see Sonic. I might buy a ticket just for support the same day though. Like I might just buy 2 at once now.
At this point,
speaking of Mufasa, this is ripping a band-aid. 2024, we need to talk. First off, we lost an iconic actor, stage, screen, the whole nine. Iconic voice in James Earl Jones. This man was the epitome of a lot of generations, actually. 93 years old. He lived a very fruitful and healthy life, like I said, stage, screen. He's influenced other great actors such as Denzel Washington and Courtney Vance, and which if you've seen Fences, that
Grammy. No,
who said I got to like it?
Yeah, who said
he got worthy snot. Okay,
worthy snot. Worthy. That's acceptable.
What?
Me and your mama worked it out, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain.
Woo.
Just damn.
I'm sorry, but that whole speech he gives,
only for a little bit of wisdom at the end. All that hatred, all that hatred, vitriol, but a little bit of wisdom at the end. Don't be worried about what people think of you. Just make sure you be getting your respect. I was like, wait, you just dogged me out for asking if you love me, and I get a word of wisdom after all this.
Wait, but do you respect me?
That was a whole thing of confusion, but yeah, rest in peace, James Earl Jones, a great iconic actor, great iconic voice actor in Darth Vader and Mufasa. There's definitely a hard voice to replace, a hard person to replace. I still remember scenes from Big Bang Theory, which were absolutely hilarious. And here's a tidbit about that. I didn't realize that James Earl Jones and Carrie Fisher had never met each other.
Nope.
Yeah.
Until the next episode.
Mark Hamill and James Earl Jones had, but those two had never met. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then you think about the layout of Star Wars, you'd be like, okay, I see. I would have thought they still would have met after filming.
That was the one caveat. They never, during the entire 3 movies, they have never met.
Yeah. So
that was crazy.
That was an amazing actor.
I like this. I like the story how he ended up becoming the voice of Darth Vader because the original actor, his voice did not fit what George Lucas wanted.
It did.
Right.
And you could barely hear him under. He's trying under the mask. He's not. Take her away. I was like, oh, thank God they changed it.
But when they like 5 lines, and he immediately was like, "Yes, him."
He's still. There's certain fictional characters that you see or grew up with that you say, I really find it, and yes, you may accept a new voice actor for whatever role it is, whether it's the Kevin Conroy's for Batman, or in this case, James Earl Jones for Vader. But you're just like, wow, it hits different. Like whoever comes next is like, if they decide to ever use Vader again, which I'm sure they will in some form, they're gonna be like, look, don't you fuck this up, all right?
Okay, and you know what? We talk about how iconic he was with Star Wars and with Lion King, but can we talk about how much he did for Arnold Schwarzenegger and Conan the Barbarian? Can we talk about
they don't mention Conan the Barbarian. The only thing I said about that, I'm like, yo, I was a kid watching that and both at the drive-in, but I'm like, y'all know y'all should do better with that hairstyle. I'm just saying that wig. That looked like my great grandmother's wig. What are you doing?
That character looked like his perm went to hell. I was like, what's wrong with you, sir?
But
he was giving a speech.
But to find out he helped Arnold with his English,
yes,
find that Arnold Schwarzenegger actually credited him. He's like, the only reason I can speak and read English scripts was because of that man. I was like,
wow.
Dang.
Now I know Chris will remember this one. Bingo Long's Traveling All-Stars.
I watched
Billy D. Williams, Richard Pryor. You had the chance.
That's the only reason why I watched that movie is because I'm like, oh, Richard Pryor. I was too young to be known about Richard Pryor like I should have. But
oh my god,
I think everybody was.
Yeah.
Will, what you got? Assassin, he got something.
Yeah. Look what he doing.
Go ahead, Chaos Demon.
What you doing? What you doing?
No, y'all was talking about Arnold thanking James Earl Jones for his great English speaking. I was like, so when did you stop working with him? I'm just curious what happened there.
It was before Hercules in New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or it was after Hercules. He wasn't there.
If you have made me spit out my tea, I would.
As soon as he starts talking, you should not be eating or nothing. You know that.
But you know what? Can I say? Well, actually, unless you have something else to say about the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, he could get cut off.
I just had a question for Navy. That's all. But go ahead, Shoyo.
I feel like I know this ain't one of his deep cuts, but one of my favorite movies with him in it is Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. And I know.
That was not talked about enough.
But it's funny to me. Oh my goodness, it's so funny to me. That movie is just hilarious. But him, I mean, in every role that he has, like he just has a commanding voice. Like I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I don't have no connection to Darth Vader, even though I know that's his voice. But it's like, hey, it is what it is.
All I gotta say is, imagine if you was his son. You was his son, and you knew you was getting in trouble. All you heard was
his voice, super commanding. It don't matter what he was in.
When he finally snapped, he was like, "Oh, what that bullshit show of yours?" I'm like, "Damn, that hurt my feelings."
Right.
He was so many iconic movies, and people don't even think about them until they pass. Red October, Clear and Present Danger, The Sandlot, Field of Dreams. Just like he was.
Field of Dreams.
I got one for you. When we talk about wigs, Meteor Man.
Let's go.
My man was trying to hang on to his youth. I'm like,
he was.
Let that go. Let that flat top go, bro.
Great White Hope, 1970.
Great White Hope.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that man's movie accolade is something else, but still, just that voice. My son works.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I was like, I just to be up there, but then I got a job. Who told you that? I was like, I mean, I got hired. Why? It's like having those parents that just, no matter what you say, it
didn't work. He was just like, but father, no. I've never heard anybody say no like that. I was just like, no. I'm like,
no. The worst part is the matter is settled. When you hear those lines, that's like I can't argue that. It's like the matter, it is settled. It just walks smooth off.
You will go to the world of Astoria where you will be thoroughly bathed. I was like, yes, Your Majesty.
It's the up and downs of Joffrey. Let them wait.
Right.
You know who had a very strong voice presence like that was James Avery.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Like when you would hear Uncle Phil yell,
that was Shredder.
That's
Shredder. That's what we call it. Uncle Phil got mad that Shredder came out.
Like I did it. I'm sorry, I did it.
What?
I fail. I'm like, I fail. Once again, 2024 can kiss my ass.
Right.
John Cassidy passed away.
Yes.
You know, he was the creator. He worked on Planetary
Yes.
favorite books.
Yes.
Astonishing X-Men with Joss Whedon, Captain America, Superman, various other books. It's amazing. He was an Eisner Award-winning illustrator. I got Planetary, and I just love looking at the artwork in Planetary, and often wondered why didn't we get like a film. I remember reading that, like, we needed film. We way past that. Way past that. Why would that be me? Don't put that on me, spam.
I mean, do you want the bag?
It's the bag, but the voice is like Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. Speaking of Shredder, James Renaday, voice of Splinter, also passed away.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
It's 2016 all over again. Because we lost some people in 2016. So James Renaday, who was voice of Splinter in the original Ninja Turtles cartoon, I'm like, yo, they're just like, we didn't even get 24 hours. We didn't. Like, really? So is the Reaper like on tour or something? I don't know. Sit your ass down too.
They say it comes in threes.
Well, they're past 3.
I mean, we playing overtime at this point.
I'm just saying, Death rolled a 20 at this moment.
Look,
Fat Man Scoop last week.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the year.
Yeah. And then Amy Shinohara.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Voice actress. So I'm just like, after that, I was just like, I'm done for the day. Anytime you can stop. No, you can just tell. Like, because I don't know who's left. I don't care to know who's left at this point. Just stop.
There's gonna be another death tonight, though.
Hey, orange creamsicle. Sorry,
Yep.
I'll allow.
In about 20 minutes, it's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was thinking like,
Okay.
what?
I mean, like Yagami, I hope you're tuning in from wherever you at.
Damn.
My family's blowing up my phone right now.
In that sense, if and when that happens, because it's going to happen.
Not when and when.
When and when.
To happen now.
I'll do like Kira did earlier to say in the chat. You know, when I get that gift, he was like, "He's just waking up," and I'm turning back over. I'll give my agreeable nod. I'll be like, okay.
Y'all were on a tear in that chat today, man. I couldn't take it in. There was too much NyQuil left over. I couldn't read.
My boss had just walked in the office, and I had my earpiece in, and I'm like talking to her, talking to my coworker, and it, bing, bing, bing. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they are going crazy. What the hell is happening?
Hey, man, we was just having a good chat about wonderful
Mangiare
phrases.
About
wonderful
self-expression.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta tell somebody to eat a dick and go about your day.
Hey,
about the feasting of phalluses.
Ladies and gentlemen, penis ingestion is in effect.
I'm like, y'all went down. I was like, did we just go to the classics this entire chat? Like,
that one went on, and I was just like, and I said, they can eat a bag. I was like, 2024 can eat a bag of donkey balls. Here goes Shoyo. Shoyo was like, it's got to be more spicy than that. I'm like, it's donkey balls.
It's just I don't know, it's something about that that's like it's so literal that it's like I know it's bad, but it's not funny enough. Like it's just it's something. It's got to be a little. You got to hit a little harder. You know,
donkey balls with elephantitis.
Elephantitis.
Wow.
Tell somebody go to hell on a gasoline slip and slide.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
with razor blades.
Nah, see, when I was a kid, it's actually crazy. I don't know why I used to tell people this, but when I was a kid and people used to piss me off, I used to be like, just go take a walk through traffic. And I don't know why.
I prior to me going to the dark side, I would say you can take a long walk off a short pier. We'll be fine.
No, mine is kick rocks barefoot with athlete's feet. Let's go.
Lord.
Nah, the one you had on earlier in Navy was much better.
Man.
Walking on coals or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was something like that. That was better.
Walking on coals.
I just say have the day you deserve, and then when you realize it's all your fault, may you also have no food.
When you say have the day you deserve, I'm like, oh, that's such a churchy thing to say.
No, have the day you deserve. At the end, it really is your fault.
It do no that hits. It usually you can't use that all the time. It hits for specific situations. Have the day you deserve when somebody like especially like for a narcissist, like you got someone that's arrogant. Have the day you deserve.
That's why I had at the end show you. That's why you always end it. That's why I show you at the end. You always add at the end of the day, it's all your fault.
Nah, you gotta say that after the fact. You just say you have the day that you deserved
and walk off because it'll piss them the hell off.
So Shoyo Mayhem's basically saying you're like Varnell Hill from Martin. He's like Snooky.
Hey man,
do work. Oh my God. Daniel Destin Cretton has been tapped to do Spider-Man 4. He has great success already doing Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. So I'm looking forward to that.
Can I do the Snoop Dogg?
Please.
It's the who. Not who.
I'm not trying to be rude. I just need more details.
If you've seen Shang-Chi, seen Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, then that's who directed that.
Okay.
All right.
The Glass Castle, Just Mercy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's been attached to some major stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. When I heard
he was throwing hands. I want to see Spider-Man throw hands.
And then they got to do an anime sequence fight.
Oh yeah.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings is worth watching for the bus scene alone.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's good.
Because nobody, and you're like, oh, whoa, okay.
What was that?
It's crazy because I don't even remember the bus scene.
It's all right.
Because you realize you're like, okay, you got some hands. You got hands. Okay, you got hands.
Wait, is somebody sleep? Who's sleeping? What you mean sleep?
I said I don't remember the bus scene.
What you mean you don't?
Okay, the bus scene was at the beginning of the movie.
It was kind of the best part of the movie to me.
She just does this. Let's just.
I'm sorry, I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
Shoyo gets into gaming, and she's just like, oh, the world's burning. I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Draw the blind.
Oh, for real? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be playing Overwatch. with a whole fire alarm going off. And I would not.
This is why we say with Shoyo, the tiger's been the knee. The tiger's always been the knee.
Y'all be watching movies. Show y'all watch the money pile up. I'm trying to tell y'all.
So, and finally,
she doesn't refute
it. The Queen finally receives an Emmy.
Hey! Moving on.
So she received this Emmy for Angela Bassett received the Emmy for her voice work on the documentary for Queens, which was a wildlife documentary. At first thought, and I actually seen this because it's her voice. At first thought, I thought she should have had an Emmy, and then I thought about it. This is for like the television part of things, which she probably should have had one for 911.
That part.
Prior to that, she doesn't do a lot of television shows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we'll let that breathe. But y'all better quit playing. That's why she gets all her accolades from the black side of award shows. It's like, we recognize you. We know who you are. We know what's happening.
Right.
Here comes Mayhem.
No.
She just, Mando, she just came to pick up her award and said, I'm going somewhere after with my husband. That's why. Okay.
It's fine.
That's it.
If there was any bigger cheerleader than the black community, it's her husband.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
That man, he pulls out the phone. He's like, "No, we getting these ankles. We do." I'm like,
her husband, Viola Davis's husband.
Right.
Yeah, they be on it.
Big cheerleaders. Like even at the Disney D23 thing, they were giving her and they acknowledged a lot of princesses, and then they acknowledged the queen. And there it was. And he was up there with the phone again. Mayhem is ready. Is a shot ready to be fired. Go ahead.
Why is he smiling like that?
See? When he smiles like that, it's a problem.
Here's the thing. Here's a working theory. This Emmy was a makeup from the Oscars because Jamie Lee Curtis clearly sold her soul to someone to get that Oscar over her, because the next thing they made her appear in was Borderlands.
Nah, I agree that Jamie getting that Oscar was crazy. There were other people in that category that I did not expect Jamie to win that at all. I didn't even think
a lot of us were stunned.
Pretty much.
I didn't think she was an option out of everybody else that was there. I was like, of all the people, no.
She was like, all the people, not all the people. This isn't even right.
Because I thought it was just like, because like sometimes in Hollywood it feels like they give some of the nominations to like really big actors that have a track record of doing good stuff, even if it's not their best movie, they still let them take up space. I thought that that's just what it was for Jamie that year. I didn't expect her to win. I thought she was just there as a formality.
Even for that lineup that they had, we were just like, okay, that's a good contender. That's a good contender. We know she's a good contender.
I didn't.
We wasn't expecting that. We were just like, yo, wait, you didn't even give it. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like,
it was on some shit. That was very much. You probably ain't gonna do too many more movies of this particular caliber, so we got to figure out a way to get you one right now.
Give you something, but still,
that's how I was looking at it.
Borderlands.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? I want to see the movie, even though I don't like the game, just to say that I watched it and see how stupid it is, because it got Kevin in it, and I just know it's got some craziness.
So show yo, I'm going to impart on some knowledge, because I've walked that path more than I care to admit.
Yeah,
and trust me, it never fares well.
No.
It's gonna be a good horrible thing.
Kevin ain't even who he's supposed to be in this movie.
No, he's not.
He's not even famous.
He's not being super funny.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Yes.
she looks so wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's not
look
even
she had. The look she had. She was like, wait, he's not even like funny.
No,
She was like,
please.
That's so outside of his brand. That's crazy.
And ain't it? But he
Poopy pants.
He got his money.
Right, because he just was creating a bunch of the same movies over and over again with the same movie, but now he want to do Borderlands different.
Well, see, if rumor is true, they said that that's not even the original cast that was supposed to be doing this.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing
I
that.
believe it.
Hollywoodized it.
Other than baby Gamora, I don't. They didn't have that cast.
All casts are subject to change.
Yeah,
and we get that because that's just the business. But I think a lot of them seen that script and was like,
hold on. Like, my understanding of the game is that Cate Blanchett's character is actually a late teenager, and Jamie Lee Curtis's character is in her mid-20s.
Kate Blanchett, can you say her name again?
I'm so glad I don't play this damn game.
Good.
I'm told
Her name again, though?
character is the only one who.
I'm sorry, but there is no way in hell. Jamie is a wonderful actress, okay? But Jamie cannot play any 20-year-old in this life.
She did it. A 40-year-old anymore. Okay,
she needs to be chased. She needs to be chased by a guy with a mask that won't die. That's when you see her.
I didn't even watch the last Halloween, but when I seen the trailer, I'm just like, dang, Jamie. Like, I feel like I hadn't seen her in a while.
You haven't.
You haven't.
We all getting old. I'm playing. She started getting old in Scream Queens. If you think about it.
But not to say that there's anything wrong with that, because I love
it's fine. But ma'am, play your age. Why are you playing a 20-year-old?
Mama.
Like, that don't make any sense. Be for real.
It was a choice. It was a choice by the casting director.
So I tend to have a issue, and I didn't watch this movie yet. The Deliverance. I didn't watch this movie yet, but I heard about the true story and how certain things will change, and I'm like, well, why would you change that? I have a problem when you take characters from whether it's fictional, non-fiction, and they're in these set markers. You have these set markers. Fantastic Four is a perfect example. I have no problem with Michael B. Jordan. I have a problem with you changing the race of the character for no reason whatsoever. That's a problem.
Yep. Me and Jay watched that over.
Hey, man. Me and Mando had a long conversation about this.
Very long.
Because now you have to create a whole new story for no reason. You have the story of 60 plus years readily available, yet you wanted to create a whole new narrative for what?
It wasn't necessarily a new narrative. It made you look at the interactions with a particular eye. I will say that you could have left the character at be black and still have that conversation,
right?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the same.
Okay,
and it made no sense for the change because it didn't add to it.
My reasoning as to why that choice was made was to get more eyes on it. That's the only reason.
Oh, I can see it because he's a hot commodity. Hot commodity.
If you want to be in my movie, Glenn, let's talk, baby. I don't know who I need.
He was still on his rise up until that point, because I think the only reason he landed that movie was because of Chronicle, which came out like right before, where they
Chronicle, Fruitvale, Apollo.
And then they zapped to death in a cornfield and just left him there.
Yeah, like he did. I think Creed 2 was already out.
No, this is before the Creeds.
Wait, I'm confused. Why are we talking about Michael B. Jordan movies?
No, he's saying
what may have gotten into Fantastic Four, which would have been Fruitvale and Chronicle, which was a superhero-esque film. But
man, I think we were talking about Deliverance.
Yes, that's why I'm confused.
No. That's what it started with, because there's a because I can't speak too much on it outside of the Glenn Close character.
Okay.
You know how we tangent on this show. Come on.
Because it's not a tangent. It's not a
rounding
tangent
back
because
to random creative choices.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, because you had the Glenn Close character was originally a black woman. Why was that changed?
Right.
I'm not knocking her accolades as an actress, great actress, but
Yes.
why was it changed?
Correct.
And as far as I know, it was supposed to happen in the suburbs and not in the inner city. So that means a lot of that characterization of what the kids went through, at least at the beginning of it.
Mayhem, shut up. Turn off. Turn yourself off. I don't even
Write
know
it.
how.
Write it in the chat. I want to hear. I want to see.
So that's why I used the Michael B. Jordan narrative, because it was, once again, you have a character that's already based in something that you can use. Why are you changing said character? That's why Tafari said at that time he was that up and coming rising star. And what better way to put eyes, like you said. Now you were talking about Deliverance. Glenn Close would put eyes on.
See how you got that.
In Fantastic Four,
you got that.
Even though you know a lot of those actors, Michael B. Jordan is fresh in people's minds.
I don't even think Creed 1 came out, because that was the time I think the last Stallone one. Creed, I don't think the first Creed came out.
No, all we had was
Right after.
that was, I remember that was the first.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky, thank you. Rocky Balboa was like 2015. That was around the same time.
That was I think he'd only done Fruitvale Station, and even then I was like, damn, this is the dude from Hardball.
Yeah. So it is. I have a problem when you don't. And as a comic nerd, I can take certain things changed, and I'll always come to Age of Ultron. I see why you changed it. It makes sense.
You got crew in the basement.
Who's it? Oh, yeah, show you.
I'll show you.
But I can see why, like with Age of Ultron, I see why you made Tony and Banner the creator of Ultron. It makes sense from a narrative standpoint. It makes sense, opposed to having a person who talks to insects being the person who creates the AI. You know, as kids, when you're reading these books, you're just taking it at face value. But when you're building this narrative, that makes sense. But if you're just changing a character and it doesn't really do anything for the story, then why did you change it?
That part. We could have had some micro.
I mean, besides what Mando said, like, because even though I understand what Mando is saying, it's like I don't care. I just feel like it's stupid. Like, it's like, yeah, there's something that you have to make decisions on, but it's just like, hey, bro, like, you did not have to do that. It didn't make sense.
Right.
It was just a decision that he made, but it's not like, oh yeah, this just made it better.
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
He's chomping at the bit.
He was waiting for his time.
In defense of the Deliverance, right? The Glenn Close's character, and she played the hell out of it. I stand by what they did narratively with that woman being white. I do not stand behind whatsoever that white woman being Glenn Close. That was so distracting seeing Cruella de Vil play this little white woman. And then having Omar Epps have the hots for her, it was
that was worse.
Let me tell you something.
And they're like 20 years apart. I looked it up.
No, let me tell you something. My thing was, when I put it in the chat, I said, now why they got Love and Basketball in here? What did they throw him in this movie for what reason? Okay. Because first of all, I don't know why he was in the movie to begin with. It just didn't seem like his type of movie, but his character having the hots for her, I mean, it's just like, are you serious?
So,
same for
also,
like
my wife
called my
watched
grandma sexy at my birthday party. I slapped the hell out of you.
Oh gosh,
I do not care.
Look, my wife was watching this movie. I was actually getting ready to just crash out, and she was watching it, and I heard his voice because I seen Glenn Close. She's in there getting her chemotherapy. And then I heard his voice and they're talking. And I'm thinking at first, he's like the nurse. He's just talking to her. You know?
He is.
And then the talk got a little, and I'm like, I put my glasses on. I said, wait. I'm like, what the hell? Wait on.
She was so
he had the hots for Miss Close. Okay.
My man stepped up on the mic and said, happy birthday. But This song goes out to your sexy ass grandma.
Right.
Like,
what?
Ew.
Like the way the plug would have came out with the quickness.
Sir, this
No,
is the
now
first
you done ruined
time
it.
at
ruined
my
it for everybody.
house. And this is what you gonna do in front of me and my mother? No.
I'd have been like, Quincy, where's your daddy?
No.
The
Where's the
narrative,
Allstate man?
I was thrown. I was just a bit thrown. I'm like,
that's a word to use.
And I just looked at my wife and I said, I'm gonna go and just take these off. I'm gonna go on to sleep because I can't fathom that one right now.
Nah, I don't understand the only choice casting wise that I thought was good was the mother, the main mom. Yeah, I liked her choice, even though she could have looked different. That's fine, but I think the way that she portrayed the mom was not bad. But everyone else, I mean, it was just kind of questionable. Yeah, everything else, because even me and Amanda were talking about.
And I was asking, I was like, wait, I'm like, is that Lucas from Stranger Things? I'm like, when was this done?
It was. DNA with them kids was real.
I don't know.
Real.
I don't know why they chose, because I was like, what is the reason for all of these casting choices? I don't know. Where y'all get these people from? Who did you call?
Shout out to Stranger
Ghostbusters.
Things. Collecting a check.
Ghostbusters.
Like,
Thank you for catching that. No one else caught it but you.
Definitely. Outside of that, I heard good things of the film, and I didn't expect like the worst, but it's kind of divided.
It's not. You know what it is? It's somebody else said it first, but this is what Tyler Perry should be aiming for, but can't.
I'm not gonna say that. I can't agree. Not gonna lie.
I've actually heard that. I've seen that conversation. I heard that. I've seen that conversation.
This would be a good Tyler Perry movie that I would watch. This would be
a better Tyler Perry movie because Tyler Perry.
Because it's something. Because for was it Lee Daniels? It's Lee Daniels.
Yeah.
So for Lee Daniels to kind of go outside of what we would normally see from that caliber of director, or I guess from the Tyler Perrys and Lee Daniels or whomever else, to try something different is very bold, and I can appreciate that.
So I mean, technically, ain't he about to do that? Don't he got the other movie coming with Kerry Washington on the same platform?
Perry,
no,
yes.
It's not a war movie.
Yeah, it's a war movie. It's
right, but that's outside of the norm, is what I'm.
Oh, I hope he better not script the 6 Triple A. That's gonna catch you all sorts of.
Yeah.
So it's that stuff I'm looking for. Yeah. So I think that's what we look for from a lot of black directors is you have your niche. Fine. I don't knock that, but step out. I think Perry tried that before with Alex Cross.
But he was acting in it.
Yeah.
He didn't write it.
That's the I'm not. Yeah.
Go ahead, Lainey.
Yeah, I think that is. The movie wasn't bad, right? I think that first, honestly, it was the end of it, the climax, and I'm not even talking about even how cheesy the climax was. That's another conversation. It was talking about an unearned climax. Like if this is supposed to be an exorcism thing, fine, and this is supposed to be battle of faith. That was the entire time. It just came out of nowhere by the time that the mom was like, okay, I give it to the Lord. I give it to the Lord. It's like, where'd that shit come from? And then having the other kids going crazy in the most bizarre ways. What?
No,
it was like, it just came out of nowhere.
It was really a lot of buildup. For like the first over the first hour, it was just build up, in my opinion. A lot of exposition. We're getting there, and then all of a sudden we hit peak, and then we went down, and then it was just like, okay, story was fine, but it's supposed to be based on a true story, but I don't really.
It is.
care too much about I don't care too much about stories being brought from like that are based on true stories being made to TV, especially something like this. Like it's like, you know, they kind of try to make it more entertaining, and it's just like, oh, yeah.
Kind of like the Blair Witch Project.
I think they try to make it entertaining by feeding into Black trauma.
Oh,
and not really
course.
feeding into the thought process of actually being a scary movie.
Yeah, of course. It wasn't scary at all, in my opinion.
No,
It's not scary. Not
at all.
It's not a horror film. It's like a thriller. But even then, it's just like it was mostly story and just build up for like over the first half of the movie. Like,
so there's when you
oh no, go ahead, Chris.
No, go ahead, Spartan.
No, I was gonna say I tried to watch it, but the moment I saw it was a black thing being possessed, I'm like, have we had enough trauma porn as it is?
He said it. I didn't.
When Shayo mentions exposition and build up, there was a movie I did watch and it was Rebel Ridge.
That just came out, didn't it?
Aaron Pierre has
I
my
haven't
whole soul.
Now I'm gonna ask you, Lady M, did it give you Reacher vibes?
Oh my heavens!
That's what I thought. No, because when he got his look, when he got his time, he made time. He made a time was had.
Oh, it was the black. It was the black eye on Netflix.
Yeah. It's the one that everybody is campaigning for him to be Jon Stewart right now.
Somebody was asking me about this yesterday. I said, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna see it this weekend. I'm gonna see it this weekend.
I need a sequel. I need a sequel.
Oh, it's one of those. Will?
I need a sequel. Yeah,
it's worth watching, but Jon Stewart, he is not.
No.
Who said that?
It's
everybody.
talk
Everybody likes. Now go ahead, Chris.
No, it's talk on certain platforms where they're talking about he should be Jon Stewart. He should be, and I'm like, no, he's good. I just no.
He's just too light skinned. I'm sorry, light skinned brothers annoy me.
Hey, down in front, sir. Down in front. I had no choice in this. My mama drank milk when I was a baby. Don't you dare. Okay.
I'm not referring to you, Reverend. Maybe Chaos Demon, but I'm not referring to you, Reverend.
Hey, Will.
Not maybe Chaos Demon.
I don't identify as
oh heavens.
You don't look like him.
Wasn't talking about me.
So Shoyo, Jon Stewart is the Black Green Lantern. He was a Marine Corps veteran and everything, so he's he's part of the Green Lantern Corps. And since James Gunn is doing a Green Lantern series, it's a series he's doing. Jon Stewart is one of the lead actors. Speaking of which, Josh Brolin was offered the role of Hal Jordan. He turned it down.
As he should. Like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey.
Why would you do that? Why would you give him that?
Yeah, so he
What you been going on? Did he needs a timeout. Let him rest.
My man needs to go back on that planet where he was making grits as Thanos and just chill for a little bit.
Back at the stew when he was resting.
Y'all can't tell me he wasn't over there making no grits. That man was making grits. Thanos was on that planet making grits. That was salt. He put in them grits. Tell me he was.
The salt of the haters, ladies and gentlemen. The salt of his enemies.
But yeah, he did turn it down because I was trying to figure out. Yes, he could, but age-wise,
no.
Mm-hmm. Had you caught him maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, possibly. You know, I'm not sure how old Josh Brolin is right now.
It's fine.
Like he fit for the Cable role. He fit for the Cable role because Cable looks old. He's older than his daddy. But that made sense. He said, "What Thanos?
Literally and figuratively.
Go back, Bama. Go back and watch Infinity War and Endgame. That man was on the planet
whipping up
field.
something.
We
That
was
man
whipping
was
up
stirring that pot in peace. He wasn't
He
worried
was.
about
He was in a.
nobody.
That was a farm. That was a farm field.
He was making some porridge.
Exactly what he was doing.
The porridge that fed the 3 bears. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I dare
My
the
man,
bears to come to my house.
He did just like
I
this.
dare.
I'm like, that's salt. That's salt. That man got salt.
He was trying to complete with Goldilocks and live his golden life. He got his head cut off.
So
you saw salt, no butter, and no sugar. That's how you know he couldn't be trusted.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm also looking at the debate too, and Kamala just looks like she's bored. She is laughing her ass off right now. It is hilarious.
Lady M called it. Lady M called it.
Oh yeah, because Dorito looks like he just waiting for the emotive eater to kick in because he looks constipated.
She looks aggravated already. Like, nigga, what?
Oh my god. So we're gonna take a quick break, which has been a while. We've done this before. Where are the buttons? I gotta switch my monitors around.
Sir, you don't know you.
Yeah.
I just have to. I gotta give reverence because I told Mando this, but Lainey and everybody else who has seen or has seen it, Monique looked good in that polka dot suit. Okay.
Oh,
she was fire.
It was the car. It was the suits. I was here
Everything.
for it.
The glasses.
Okay.
Huh?
The hair.
Sit on her business. Yeah.
Well, Auntie Monique been, she could always dress. Monique could always dress.
I was happy to
she
see
could
her
always
on
dress.
Netflix after the debacle.
She looked the fuck good.
Okay.
But, yeah, there you go. All right, if you got to call the police, we'll be got to call them. Just
anytime black people have a good old time, police follow.
So here they go. We'll be right back. We're going to be talking about movies that the Muppets could possibly do.
What's happening? Hair longer, money ain't, so pay attention. Last couple seasons on the show have been very busy, and just to make navigating that easier for you all, I've taken it upon myself to go ahead and clean up the channel a little bit. However, if you are here for just a specific type of content, or you're new here and want to see what we're about, highly recommend our playlist section for you. If you want to see us react or review movies, trailers, video games, and whatnot, that's up there. I get it, not everybody can sit through a 2-hour podcast. So if you just want to see what the best or funniest bits were from each episode, that's going to be our highlights section. If you want to see some of the cool guests we've had on for interviews, up here. If you want to see some of the cool guests we've got to interview IRL, over here. Also, yes, please do all 3 of those. Now, if you'll excuse me, still looking for answers on that.
Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented Blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company. Speaking of Otaku Noir, I need to go get my horror box themed situated because they have a limited selection if they haven't gotten it already. But you can go to otakunoir.com, get that special order of their new spooky box they have coming out for October. I love those guys. Shout out to Kay and Ani of Otaku Noir. They are doing their thing over there. So I seen a post the other day, and and if you know anything about the Muppets, anybody can watch the Muppet movie and have a good time, right?
Iconic, yes.
And somebody made a post and said, if I wanted to see a remake of something, it would be the Muppets doing The Princess Bride. And I said, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. I can see that happening. I don't want a sequel to The Princess Bride. Give me the remake with the Muppets.
Yeah, I can see
It
that.
happened to be a man that had 6 fingers. Just I can't see.
I want to see the sword fight.
Just see Gonzo as Inigo Montoya.
Yes. I want to see. I want to see that.
Or Fozzie Bear as saying inconceivable the whole entire movie.
Inconceivable.
I would I would love to see something like that. I like, if you've grown up with the Muppets, I've watched just about any show or iteration of something that they had. Even the show they had on that was short lived on ABC.
Yeah,
which was kind of like a Office style shoot that they did, and it was still good. I'm like, this is funny. It's just people don't get the humor.
Yeah.
If you get the Muppets, it's like you want chaos. They had another one where it was on Disney Plus.
Oh, I love the
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. So anytime you can watch the Muppets do something outside of the norm of just running a theater, do it. So, Shoyo, I think you had a Muppets dream film that you wanted to see them do.
That actually wasn't a dream. That's a film they've already done. But I can say the film that they could do, but the film that I stand for is Muppets Wizard of Oz already. I mean, Ashanti Latifah, it's just like a holds a space in my heart. It was so funny. It was so funny.
It's just good. Like you tend to like being around that type of stuff when times were simpler.
What if it was Zombieland?
Oh, God.
Like a Zombieland of the Muppets. That would be fun.
I would like to see
That'd
it.
be interesting. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
So I know you guys have seen, and before I do the round table, another thing that I seen them do, but they had AI do. Well, the thing with the Princess Bride was just still pictures, but the other one was AI as video, and it was Mad Max Fury Road. And it was all video, and I'm like, the AI video stuff is always creepy, but Muppets as the Mad Max Fury Road cast could work. It's just goofy enough that it'll work.
Just to see Animal on top with the guitars.
Oh, and he'd be at home. What you talking about? He'd be at home.
The whole drum set as the whole thing is running at high speed. Just I can say that.
I'm crying. Here.
Look, I grew up watching the Muppets. What are you talking about? Man. What?
So I misunderstood the assignment.
Liar!
There's definitely an Instagram post somewhere that's like, what's a movie that you want to see if everybody was a Muppet except one person, or one person was a Muppet and everybody else was live action?
Oh, you just decided to ignore the question entirely. Then.
How do you make your shit conditional, bro? How do you make your shit conditional?
It was called the Muppets.
No. Either direction, it works. John Wick.
No.
Keanu Reeves kicking the shit out of a bunch of little stuffed animals, or one stuffed animal Keanu Reeves kicking the shit out of a bunch of real people. Amazing either way. I want to see it.
I just can't hear Kermit. I just can't hear Kermit the Frog doing the John Wick song, doing the John Wick backdrop. You may have never heard of John Wick.
Who's John Wick? Gonzo?
I just can't. John Wick. He's a man of focus.
No, I would love to see Rolf do it. A dog.
No.
Whose human died. He's gonna.
Oh my God, Rolf would have to take a bullet.
Rolf would have to do
it. Navy's cooking.
Flip it. I'm just saying, because there was. Oh my gosh. There was a comic out that was along those same lines, and it's called Bad Dog. It's called Good Dog.
Yeah.
And that's what comes to mind. What if Rolf's human gets killed, and then He goes on a rampage.
You
never heard the story of Rolf.
But
Rolf
let's
will
do
tell
it. Let's do it better. In order for the kids to see it, he thinks his human gets killed.
Right.
Make the human Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. A Muppet Continental.
At the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, he finds out his human didn't die. He's in the hospital. He just didn't know because he's been on this rampage for the past 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I just want to see a Muppet Continental. I can just see how that would go. Just
that'd be good, dog. What a happy ending. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Muppet Continental. Sorry, Muppet Continental. Now I need to see it.
Rolf comes in, and who's way behind the counter?
Show your
Good evening, Mr. Rolf. We have made all the necessary arrangements for you. Your room is waiting for you. Will there be anything else?
Wait, Scooter's the concierge.
Scooter's the concierge. Thank you. Yes. Scooter has to be the concierge.
Scooter's the concierge. His twin sister Skeeter is like, she's the one that's coming in to try to shut down the Continental. I will take it.
Oh, what's old? Oh no, the old boy from the Muppet Theater with the serious face. Oh God, I can't think of his name.
Oh, the eagle. The
eagle.
Yes. Yeah, the eagle.
He would be the concierge.
Oh shit!
Just because serious faces all get out, everybody else is silly as all get out. He's the only one. He's the one taking the job seriously.
Nah, them two little old bastards in the balcony. They should be the concierge.
I was gonna say they could be the high table.
I'm about to say it's the high table right there.
He thinks he can just leave.
Didn't Rolf leave the high table? Yeah, but he came back. You know he go.
Oh my God. Jafar.
Let's go, Goonies.
Yes.
That would definitely make sense.
Miss Piggy can play the bad lady who serves them tap water at the restaurant.
Mama Fratelli.
The old guys can play the people who are trying to buy up everyone's homes.
So Miss Piggy is playing Mama Fratelli. So who's playing the sons?
That's what I'm trying. I wanted to say the old dudes would be the sons, but I don't think it would work.
That's easy.
I was like, who's playing the ogre? That's why I got his. Hey, you guys. That's
Animal. That's got to be Animal.
Animal can play. Damn, what was his name? What was it? Lunk? Something.
Chunk. No, Chunk. Yeah,
no, Chunk was a kid.
Chunk was about
damn.
The guy that liked the candy bars.
Yeah, the Baby Ruth.
Sloth.
It was Sloth.
Sloth is his name. There we go. When Baby Ruths got popular.
So Animal is Sloth. Who's playing Chunk?
That's another
Gonzo.
One.
Yeah. I see Gonzo.
You're coming with me now. I'm gonna take care of you.
Or if you really want to make it
meanwhile,
basic,
Camilla the chicken is just like,
if you want to make it basic, make Beaker Chunk. He understands everything he's saying. Me.
What did he say? You're coming with us.
Exactly.
Imagine Kermit's version of trying to give the speech down on the well. It's their time.
Man.
Their time up there. It's our time down here.
Oh, good.
We found it, guys. It's One-Eyed Willie's treasure.
Just
wow. You definitely need to go into the acting.
Right.
That was
who's playing Mouth? Who's Mouth?
I just need the old guys to come in for a second. What do you call the people of this town? Evicted.
Damn.
Oh my God. So who would play?
Neighbors, homeless. Yeah.
Who would play Mouth? I need to know who's playing Mouth.
Trying to think.
Because I know who's going to play Kermit's or Mikey's big brother. Bring Josh Brolin back in. I don't care how old he is, and have the running joke just be like, "Why am I still here? Staying with my parents?"
Damn. That's a good one.
I mean, who would
Oscar the Grouch?
Why not?
It works.
Why not? We'll take Oscar.
That Oscar can be the annoyed policeman because he gets sick of Chuck's calls all the damn time.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is gonna be a TikTok. I gotta agree the whole thing at TikTok.
Not a TikTok.
Oh, I got one. Okay. I had to think about mine. Okay, no one said
I've been thought of mine. So
Pretty Woman.
Okay.
What the?
wow.
What?
Really?
Gonzo is the guy and Camilla
No,
is the pretty woman.
Really, sir? The wifey let you out of the closet and this is what you give us? Really?
Wow.
He can't even keep it.
Lady M, I think I know why you made that face.
we all understand. We all understand after that one.
Okay. I've got one. How about Muppets Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction?
I was going to say Reservoir Dogs. That would have been
Pulp Fiction
hilarious.
was my second guess. Just to see Kermit try to do the Samuel L. Jackson speech. Only because this was trying to keep a straight face.
No, the shrimp. I can't think of his name. He can be Bernie.
Sebastian.
Yes. Not Basic Instinct. Not Basic Instinct. Oh my god.
Basic Instinct with Miss not the Miss Piggy scene.
Oh god, no.
That's a lot of ham. That's all I'm saying.
I need y'all to come back to Jesus.
Man,
away from where y'all need to be.
Okay, you
Said the fork came with a side of roast beef.
Oh no. Let's do Fatal Attraction. We're gonna go in. Let's go
Oh,
in.
not Fatal Attraction.
He going already. He going down.
Let's go in.
Lord.
I mean, if we're going that far, how about don't be a menace to the people in the South Side with drinking a juice?
Why did you ruin this to me? The one movie I had.
Oh, that was you?
Oh, that was yours?
Oh, my bad.
We haven't done the round table yet. People's stuff is getting exposed here.
Hold on. So Kira, I want let Kira run your
Go ahead, Kira. We know that was yours.
I think.
Yo, her face, she is broken. It's like
No. Go ahead.
Give your. I didn't realize that we were all on the same wavelength.
When have we not been?
Fair
Kira,
point.
give your. He's already said your dream movie, but
I've got backups. Thank fucking Lee. Jesus.
Don't be a menace. Tell us how that works out for you.
All right, the one that Tafar I said. But also my other two are Back to the Future and Scary Movie franchise.
I like the Back to the Future. My brain's working. Kermit is playing Marty.
Here's my strong hand.
I'm sorry, just hearing Beaker trying to explain it. What do you say?
Beaker is Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Ralph will be Einstein, and he will always say, "Why am I the dog? Just because I'm the dog."
I have a lot more lines than Bark.
Oh yeah,
who would play Biff though?
I was gonna say who played Biff.
Biff.
Fozzie.
Bear. What's the bear's name now?
Fozzie.
Huh?
No. There's like a big like
the bear. The big
bear.
What's his name? I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name to save my life right now.
No, he big.
Wait, no. Whoopty's on to something.
Just tell what a sweet chef is.
Oh no, he's one of the dudes that's oh my god, he's the chef at the diner.
Yes.
In part 2.
Because Dr. Benson Honeydew will be the principal at the high school.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Horrible.
That would be funny. You're a slacker.
Those are my picks.
I changed my mind. Beaker will be Marty's dad.
That movie promised me flying cars.
If you really want to make it awkward, make Beaker Marty's dad, Miss Piggy is the mom. Make the whole thing awkward. The whole thing is awkward.
Try to teach him how to meet women. All you say, me. No, that's not how you do it. Just Go over there.
That's not how time travel works. What is? He just gets mad with every meme. It's like you are literally screwing it up. Just don't kiss your mom. Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that, Whoopi. Dr. Teeth like the man would have to be the band.
Yeah, Trump is getting mad, and Kamala's shaking her head like a mom.
Bro, I'm watching on the other screen too.
We were supposed to have a flying cars by now.
Definitely give the bless your heart look.
Yeah, Dr. Teeth in the band with.
Yeah, of course. Imagine trying to play Johnny B. Good with Animal, just forgetting about the drum solo at the end.
There's no guitar solo because Animal takes over the drum solo every single. It's like throw the whole movie off the rails.
Oh my gosh,
these are good. These are way too good. Lainey, what is a movie franchise or a movie that you would love to see them do Muppets and flip it?
I can't lie. I watched the Muppets. I just didn't watch a lot of it. But when I thought about this, it actually came up when we were talking some of the Tarantino movies. So I was like, let Mr. Janice take over Kill Bill.
Sir.
And I'll be
Sir.
Oh no, what I missed.
Sir,
you don't want to know.
Don't let him throw
you don't want to know.
That was funny.
Deliver now. Read what he said later. Look away. Lane, look away from the phone.
No, I'm read. Fuck that.
No.
Yo, bro, are you serious?
You know what's crazy? Because honestly, I was like, can we take it there?
No.
Can we take it there? Because I was thinking
that would actually be really good. That would be really, really good.
That would be really scary. Okay,
you'll have belts.
You'll never look at Kermit the same again. Okay.
You.
Either will Miss Piggy.
You, Mayhem. Here comes you.
Kermit and Fozzie will never be seen the same again.
What was yours, Lainey?
I mean, I know that's not the Muppets, but I mean, that was a giveaway if it would have been Bert and Ernie. But damn, the Muppets though.
Oh no, I would pick Gonzo and Fozzie or Kermit and Fozzie.
Oh,
Gonzo and Fozzie. Gonzo and Fozzie.
Giving Bear
a whole. No, you gotta put Animal in there. You got no. You gotta put Animal in there somewhere. Pair him off.
No, that ain't it. That knows with Gonzo though. That's gonna be a whole different type of scenario.
Bert and Ernie's a whole other discussion. I'm sorry.
Goodness.
Bert and Ernie that. Hey, Bert.
I mean, Wong Fu would be fire. Okay, but like,
I love you.
Malayka's coming up with something because he got Friday. Gonzo is Smokey. Kermit is Craig. Fozzie is Pops. Miss Piggy is Craig's ratchet girlfriend.
That would work.
I would like
it would.
And one of
Debo would be the monster.
Yeah, Debo had to be the big dude, the big guy.
Now
and one of Gonzo's chickens would be Mrs. Parker.
You're not gonna put Miss Parker out like that. You absolutely not.
No, who was the girl that Miss Piggy beat up in the Muppets movie? She could be the cameo for Miss Parker.
Who didn't Miss Piggy beat up?
Miss Piggy had a lot of bodies.
Everybody.
I mean, it was like some blonde reporter chick in like one of the first Muppets movies. I can't remember her name, but that would be the Miss Parker for that film.
And she has a personal vendetta like in real life. You know how Miss Piggy does that in her nose or snout goes in, she's pissed.
Kermit is Craig. He's crazy. You walk up and down the street all day playing. You think you playing about his money?
No.
Put it up. Yes, sir.
Put it up.
No.
Here's
Thank
a
you. You paired Animal. Thank you, ma'am. You paired Animal.
Here's the thing about Friday. I don't know if anybody else noticed this. When you're watching Friday, and Craig got fired for stealing boxes, right? You never see a tape, But who do you see running down the street with boxes earlier in the movie?
Oh boy,
Ezel, isn't it Ezel?
Ezel.
Rest in peace.
Ezel was the one running.
Yeah.
They
But
walked
you never,
right past-
you never
walked
really
right
thought
past
about
the
it.
young Megan Good.
Yeah, a young. Yep, they actually cut out I think they cut out her whole little speech thing.
Yeah, don't ask me why. For some reason, you have to go to like either Fuse TV or VH1 to see the director's cuts of Friday. Like all the scenes they cut out of Friday After Next and stuff.
It's weird. No, it's something. No, I kind of want to see the Muppets as Guardians of the Galaxy now.
That could work.
Boom, 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 boom. And every time you hear the song, it's Dr. Teeth and Electric Bell play no matter where you see him. She put him in his place, didn't she? I know that face. She put him in his place.
Hey, yo, Kamala is reading this nigga for filth right now. I'm so sorry.
She's got I'm looking at two. Her faces are telling the tale.
He's dragging him. Like I'm reading it by caption, watching it.
She is mad right now. He cannot use his little funky ass tricks, and she's like, "Nah, nigga, this is the deal."
That'll be your first, your only, and last time on this stage.
I hope so. God, I hope so.
Because this their only matchup. So
I'm sorry.
This is hilarious. I'm listening to it off to the left. That's how I know. That's how I knew. I knew the face. I had it on mute.
I'm with it too. I just try to hide my face because he is
hide our faces. This crew.
I'm just happy Joe Byron is somewhere with a warm glass of milk, taking a good old night. Good old night.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
No, he is at home with an ice cream cone giggling right now. He is eating ice cream giggling right now.
Yep, he is clapping right now.
She's got him by the balls. I ain't kidding around. She's
Muppets.
Who's playing Ben Stiller's part? That's what I want to know.
Ben Stiller.
Oh, you're
Ben Stiller playing Ben Stiller.
Yeah, you're up. You're up, Shoyo. What's that?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just here to get ideas, you know. I can't think that far.
The old guys have to share a role as the coach.
You said who?
The old men up in the rap, they got to share. They got to split the role as the coach.
As the coach, like 1 minute is
Martha
them,
Rich,
and the next
dodge a
minute
ball.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like, wait, weren't you the other coach? And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
If you can dodge a question, you can dodge it.
You can dodge a ball. You can dodge that frying pan from your ex-wife.
Oh my god!
No, I want to see that.
Hilarious.
Wow. I want to see Dodgeball done by the Muppets now. I want to see Dodgeball by the Muppets, Princess Bride, Mad Max Fury Road, Guardians of the Galaxy. I need to see these. Gonzo as Drax. That will be hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
So if Muppets does Dodgeball, they're gonna full on go with the scene where Homeboy gets crushed by the scoreboard.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, that will be classic. Those movies will be classic. And I'm really shocked that they haven't kind of tapped into more into that, like doing these parodies with the Muppets, because whoever came up with those two posts, and it's probably the same person, it's genius. It was absolute genius. So
here's my thing. I just feel like we don't get to have the media that we want. They just give us the same shit over and over again. Yeah, or whatever. It's like we might have a good idea and they're just like, hey, but we're gonna give you the same thing that we were already gonna give you over again.
It's a PlayStation with no disc drive, but better graphics.
You beat me to it.
Oh, I hear you. I got it.
Yeah, no, run them.
I got it.
No, because I was not gonna get it. I was like,
run them pockets.
Okay, but
oh my god, yeah.
Get on board the Sony pony. Let's go.
Lord,
the Sony pony.
We got Michael Jackson's catalog and your dignity right here.
Lord. She mentioned The Hangover.
Oh my god.
Why not? Why
I was
not?
actually thinking Superbad would be funny.
Now, who's playing Bradley Cooper? That's the real question.
Kermit.
Someone's got to play McLovin.
He's got to play the straight. No, wait, no. He would try to play it straight, but he can't seem to. It's typical Kermit. He can't seem to keep it together. He's keeping it together. He can't keep everything else together.
Nah, Kermit's got to play the Jew that gets his tooth knocked out.
Andy from The Office.
Oh,
Not. I'm sorry because I'm thinking of part 3 when he's like, he move around so sexy. No, wait. It's like, I'm sorry, watching that movie for the first time, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Unbelievable.
The giraffe scene, that was
Oh my god. Go ahead.
you couldn't even.
Will.
No, I was about to say if we it's just because I want to keep bringing back my thing. The one human got to be Mike Tyson. Just have him come back.
Just have him come back again.
Just have him come back and knock out Muppets.
They should release that right before the Jake Paul fight or Logan Paul.
I was gonna say when whoever plays Al, we gets punched out. Yeah, it's looking like the fight against Jake Paul down there. Goddamn. Or even when they couldn't even do some of the, they would have to do a fourth wall break. Like you would have like you know what they would do when the car pulls up? They would have to have the real human come up with the script. Paging Doctor. Can I allowed to say this? I'm going to ruin my career.
I would pay very good money to watch Mike Tyson punch Muppets and the Paul brothers and just a line of people from YouTube. They're terrible.
He said a
Lady
line.
Mandalore, are you okay?
He didn't say a few people. He said a line.
A line. He said a line. He was like, I have the list right here. It's very easy.
The other brother was smart. He said, I'm going to go with somebody smaller than me, and then I'm just going to sell drinks. Y'all can leave me alone. I've learned my lesson. No more. The other one just went down.
Whoopty was mentioning epic rap battles, and it got me thinking about 8 Mile.
Wow. First of all, the fact that you brought up epic rap battles of history is
imagine Kermit rapping.
I feel like they did. No, that was Robot Chicken. Never mind.
Yeah, Robot Chicken did that.
Robot Chicken with the Looney Tunes.
B Rabbit would be done by a rabbit.
Fonzie. No, do they got a rabbit? They do. They don't use them a lot. They don't use them a lot.
Which would be perfect.
Yeah. Who's
or Gonzo. Make Gonzo be Rabbit. Gonzo is B Rabbit trying to rap. Oh, I would pay money for that nigga. I'd pay money for that.
Who's playing Mekhi Phifer's part?
Rolo.
Who's Cheddar Bob?
Cheddar Bob's got to be Fozzie Bear. That's the only person. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Put Kermit in locks and see how that turns out.
I think Cheddar Bob should be Grover.
Okay.
Cheddar Bob would be Grover.
Oh my god.
The Muppets.
The fact that we can come up with something like that, and like you said, Shoyo, the fact that we can come up with something just original enough that it changes the direction of the story, like when I said Guardians of the Galaxy or something, it changes the whole narrative, and it's like you get a totally different movie. I'm kind of thinking about Step Brothers now.
Oh no, can
Hey, that's what I put on there. I said, yeah, Step Brothers.
Did you put
might
your nuts
be funny to me if it was in Muppet form, because it don't give me laughs as it's regular form.
I'm gonna go in classic direction. One that is always near and dear to my heart. Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run.
That's perfect.
Muppets in a cross-country race. All of them trying to beat each other, and you already know they got the acting chops and the comedy. I would be in tears. Totally in tears. No Muppet would be left behind.
You could put look. Fonzie and Kermit are playing Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds. That works.
Miss Piggy is playing Farrah Fawcett's part.
Farrah Fawcett.
You know, I don't know why I keep doing this. One of the old men.
Show you some mess.
What is,
Oh no.
no, what is wrong with you?
Okay,
What is
so
wrong?
are we
Oh
talking
my
the original?
gosh.
The original?
What
or
is
the Diddy
wrong
version?
with you? Good
She said,
Lord.
"Raising the
I
sun."
mean, Shoyo that doesn't sleep. She makes you so much. She's so demure.
Original black and
Right?
white Raisin in the Sun or Diddy Raisin in the Sun? 'Cause those are two different performances.
Oh my god! I'm talking about the
Oh.
original.
No,
If it's
what?
the original, then
Oh my
Kermit can play.
Who
Oh my
are you?
Hey man,
Original?
when I say movies like that, I mean my dad forced me to watch so many old movies, bro. But I thought about it and I was like, you know what? What
He
about
said, "You go get this culture and you go like it."
Shut up. Not silly. No, Gonzo for silly.
I
Oh,
want
Gonzo
to
gotta be Miss Silly.
Oh my
I want
god!
to see the Muppets do Superfly.
Oh, Gonzo's the fit. He got it. The lead with his stable of chickens.
Oh,
Let's
cooking
do the last
again.
track while we at it. Who plays Show Enough?
You know what?
Wow.
You're right. Who's playing show? The Shogun of Harlem.
You're all right, ma'am.
I'm gonna go less comedic. How about Constantine?
Ooh.
I'm thinking.
I can see
He
that.
made him shut up.
I'm thinking.
He
Look,
ain't letting
ma'am.
nobody have a chance. He ain't letting nobody have a chance.
What is Boo Jack City? What is that?
Boo Jack City. That's
Like, what is Boo Jack City?
That
I
is-
think Bama meant to say New Jack. I
New
think he
Jack
meant to say
yeah,
that.
that's the beat. Next
Bama gets excited. It's like, I can send this now. You didn't proofread that, did you?
He said, "Go home, mayhem. You're drunk."
Mayhem. MAYHAM. Mayhem. Mayhem.
Bro Ham.
Put out there.
Bro Ham.
But did everybody get their main picks out?
Sweetums should be so. Ooh.
I kind of stepped out. I had to step out for a second. I would go wholesome. I was like, damn, I was thinking the Sandlot or Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Nah.
Ooh.
Sandlot ain't a bad pick.
I was thinking Robin Hood Men in Tights earlier.
No, that's not bad.
Nah, that's probably the way it is. Nah.
That's no Robin Hood Men in Tights is not bad.
That's nice, man.
Especially when they do the line dance.
Yeah, nah.
That's not wholesome.
Mel
That's
Mel
not
jokes
wholesome.
me too anytime.
Eddie.
I went wholesome with the Sandlot, and I was like, you know what? I'm taking Chaos Demons route. Men in Tights.
Nope. You are not gonna take my man tights from me.
Who's playing Blinkum? I'm just saying. Who's playing Blinkum?
Sebastian. I didn't think about that for a second. Who would play the blind loyal servant? It had to be Sebastian.
Yo.
Oh my god. It's too much. It's too much to bear. Well, we're coming to the close, people. This has been fun to do this opener. I said I'm glad we didn't have a guest. It just needs to be the crew, and that way we can just kind of get back into the groove of things. So with all that being said,
wrap up protocol initiated, Captain.
instead of doing the same old rigmarole, hey, look at that! I got that word out. I never could get that word.
You could do it.
We're just gonna do the straight out round table. We'll start. Kira, I'll put you up in the far left. You run it.
You go first.
If you don't know who these people are by now, do your quick rundown. Tell them where they can find you.
Hi. You can find me here with this ragtag group of folks on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you can find me and my lovely co-host Navy Montel. I think I'm doing it the right way. Navy Montel. Hi. On Sundays
I'm
at 7 p.m.
diagonal, yeah.
Dab it. Nobody's doing that anymore.
No. No.
You can find us hip. Find us on YouTube and Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about comics. We do voice acting for some comics as well. We like to prop up our indie comics, especially if you are of the melanated brand. We will be doing our season premiere since I was down with whatever fucking plague I had at the last goddamn minute. This Sunday.
The Hell's Kitchen flu, ladies and gentlemen.
September. Yeah, no, that was a dirty fucking trick. 2 hours before the goddamn show is supposed to start. 102-degree goddamn fever. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. You'll be able to see us. We'll be talking about our con experience and our plans going forward for this upcoming season with special guests. As always, it'll be fun. You can find me on the TikToks as well. I be doing stuff on there with the voice acting and such. Yeah, and clearing up this what's left or whatever this is.
You sound great.
Great horror. Talk to the people.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Just in case y'all don't know, I'm Lainey from Geek by Heart. Me and my husband run Geek by Heart. We have a YouTube channel, we have IG, we have TikTok. You can find me. Finally, I've been saying it for I don't know how long, but I have actually been able to stream for the last week and a half. Been streaming Harry Potter. I'll be Legacy. Be doing it tomorrow on Wednesdays, probably 8 to 10. And right now I'm doing it day by day. I am going to try to get an actual schedule together, especially because Zelda, there's a new Zelda coming out at the end of the month. And 2 weeks after that, there is Silent Hill 2 coming out again. And so I have to definitely get up on that because I cannot wait until they come out. Yes,
I don't know what happened that I could not see you. I'm like, she was on board.
Did you move up to go watch it on the big TV?
Yes, I did. I sure did.
I am not mad at that.
She saw my ability. She's oh my gosh.
Ma'am, talk to the people.
Yo, this your boy will be watching the Cinematic Assassin. You can find me on all platforms at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media. I am your editor-in-chief over at blerdseyeview.org, where all the lovely people you see on screen contribute and talk about movies, comics, TV shows, and wrestling. I'm also the blog editor at midnightcomics.com, where my first post is going to be dropping tomorrow, so check that out. It's good and damn ridiculous. If you know anything about Norman Osborn and his waves, I have some comments. Outside of that, I'm just a big mental health advocate. I believe that everyone should be in therapy because the people that raised us did not know what they're doing, as evidenced by me having my own child and just figuring it out in real time. So yeah, take your meds, take your PTO, take a deep breath, let that shit go. Peace and love.
Tafari.
So I do my own things here, usually on Mondays, to make them a little less terrible. Between that short form content, I'm also doing a rewatch of X-Men Evolution because still waiting on any news about 97 that isn't drama related. So until that happens, that's where I'll be. Currently working my way through season 3. As far as official things, we are wrapping up our summer stuff. Everything is officially out. We are 130 or 120-ish people away from 4,000 subscribers, so thank y'all for that. Also, donations help because damn, streaming artists like that now. Yeah, we have real bills now. If you haven't checked out our playlist, Blerds Eyeview IRL has a bunch of segments from the stream we did over at BlerdCon because I get it, y'all was about to sit and watch 12 hours of that, so whole team got the help. I went and chopped up pieces of that. That was cool. As far as our interviews, we have 3 different cons worth. So we have Phil Lamar, Atan Wakani, Cleo Thomas, Chase Conley. Let's see, Najee Jeter, which only time I'll say these 3 words. Thank you, Reddit, because apparently that's why that blew up. Kev on stage. We have Mo Lowry. We have Ahmed Best. We have Jay Lee. AJ Beckles, Anidas Quinones, Stephanie Williams, and Cloudy McDoom. In the playlist, we also have interviews from Lady Mandalore and Navy, so I'm adding in other people's stuff as well because I know y'all had your own adventures. So please, if you can, check it out. Go check out some stuff we've been posting in the off season. I've been trying to keep this place busy and booming while everyone's out.
Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Once again, it is I, the oldest cat in the building, the frosty bearded Blerdicorn here. If you want to know what I'm doing at your own risk, I'm across all social media under Navy Montel. I have the honor of hanging out with Lady Mandalore. We talk about comics, talking about independent stuff. We get to be geeks and nerds. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff on Sunday. I'm glad she's feeling better because Lord knows she sounded like this on Sunday. So I really didn't need her to do anything more than recover.
You said you sound like Soundwave.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I have survived the Dragon Con Chronicles, got to hang out with Whoopty freaking Doo. We had a blast. I appreciate that. If you ever, I'm getting ready to do a video for my channel about convention etiquette and convention shenanigans. So just get ready for that because Lord knows there's a lot in the drawer for that one. Voice acting, podcasting, doing all types of amazing stuff. And I'm doing on the spot interviews. I've got those posted on my IG. You want to have a chance to talk to other creators, and I'm going to continue doing with that. And I'm working on something big for Blerdicorn Combos. So y'all stay tuned because there's some things happening.
All right. Show yo.
Hi, you guys. Y'all can follow me at Adventure Time PR. All platforms, but mainly Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I stream on Twitch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have a lot of good fun. If you want to have more fun, like just doing day-to-day stuff, then you're free to join my Discord server, and we have good fun in there.
Doing stuff in there, you know.
Yeah, we be doing stuff in there. We have events
For real.
like all through the week, but definitely join us in there or just join me on Twitch.
Spartan.
Yes, Black_Spartan615 on the socials is where you can find me. Reviews on almost everything, including gym stuff, because I believe working out does help out and find a peace between the weights. And yes, I'm halfway tired because of my princess, but I'm not complaining. Aside from that, guys, show's still going on. How the fact we got here?
You a side eye? Bombastic side eye?
Oh no, she knocked out.
Okay,
she knocked out.
Put a hat on that baby.
You can't. She doesn't like anything on her feet or on her head. But how the frick we got here? We are covering the debate that's currently going on right now, which is pretty much watching pretty much an old man get put out by a black woman. It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Let's go.
The ass whooping of John Walker and the Dora Milaje. But that show every Wednesday at 7. How the Give It podcast along with Tafari every Friday at 7 p.m. Podcast can be found wherever they seen and heard. Reverend Navy, as always, passes around gives us a word, but I usually pass around the collection plate. A like, a share, a follow costs nothing but means everything. At the same time, guys, please check out the Tafari TV because he does have the videos for how to research for a con, how to get through a con, how to leave comments after a con. Because my rules are in there as well. Respect the cosplayer at all times. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. It's not that effing hard. At the same time, cosplay is for everybody, regardless of your height, weight, or preferences. Just don't do blackface. That's the only rule about it. Don't want your ass kicked to the con. Don't do blackface. Second rule is hygiene. Clean clothes. Clean cosplays. Deodorant. Native doesn't work. Simply put, guys, please be decent. You don't let your odor enter the door before you do. And the last thing I usually say about rules is the same thing I keep for everybody else in the world that is cruel. Be nice, be kind, share fandoms, don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
Right, whoopty. She's so into that. I know.
You on the screen now, boo. Now you just got to give it up.
You can find me on all social media. Right,
just watching somebody get dragged, and I don't blame her.
Under the name Whoopty Freaking Do. And if you're ever in the market for some, you can't really see them, nerdy nails, you can also find me at Fresh Press by Z. Other than that, you'll find me pretending to work at my place of employment.
Respect.
It is your man, Chris Fury, the man on the wall. Thank you for tuning in for the season 14 premiere. Thank you for all those who are out there watching. Thank you for whatever donations you give. Thank you to all the people that are kept tuned in, that were waiting for us, checked it out, and supported us throughout our month-long break, which didn't feel like a month. I don't know why, but July whooped our collective asses. I'm just saying. And then StreamYard decided to say, hey, y'all doing so well. Do me a favor. No, why? So we got bills now. So with all that being said, tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, and the IG, which is still going, shockingly. So they got a whole stranglehold going on. So before we do this, Mayhem has I hope not another sniper shot to go off, but
no, I have like a real adult thing.
Look, give him the eye. Please give the eye, lady.
to the woman that raised me, happy 81st birthday to my grandmother. Today's her birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey.
Good job.
Good
job.
I know my mom is watching right now because she's probably putting my nephews getting them together. Happy birthday, mom. Her birthday's tomorrow. So while everybody else looks at that day as one thing, I look at it as the day that woman made this nerd and is just shocked. As at the memory I have for some reason. But anyway. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Encourage, educate. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the sister chew a Cheeto out. That's what I'm saying. But until then, we will see you guys Thursday. We out.